Hey, what's going on? This is was it Tuesday, right? I think it's Tuesday, the 5th. There it is. Rainy day up here in New England. Just got back from actually a trip down south. I think it was like a 72-hour jaunt. Went down to Columbia, South Carolina area. Did some filming on Saturday. Last Saturday, we're out in the wood filming with the Put Up or Shut Up All Out Hunting Project. Really can't wait to share all the updates on all of our different platforms that we'll be talking on really soon with different shows that we're going to be going on as well. Sharing this incredible opportunity, this thing to be a part of. And I was talking with a friend of mine earlier, Scott, who's a part of the project. Just the impact this show is going to have on people. I'm just blessed, and so we're excited about what's going on there, and we want to keep sharing it. So if you haven't checked it out, please, I'll put a link in here at some point for the Put Up or Shut Up project, All Out Hunting. Check it out, and hopefully you'll be following us on that platform and watch the project, because that project is going to be a project that is going to change people's lives. And I know I can speak for a lot of the content that we're going to be putting out there on the Put Up or Shut Up. And so if you want to actually go and check out this project, all you have to type in is Put Up or Shut Up All Out Hunting. You go right onto the website right there, and you can check it out. We would definitely drop it in here. So this is the project I've been talking about for the last 4 years. One of my brothers, Kevin Little Bo, he came up with this concept, this project, to do this reality TV show. I met him in a different capacity. We became friends during COVID. I talked about this. In fact, we just talked about it when we were filming just this past Sunday. And he had this concept of doing a reality show. And when you hear the concept, it's really amazing. This hunting is not just your, let's go out hunting kind of thing, or, whatever. It's got a story behind it of community and bringing people together. And it's just amazing. And that's what I was talking about with Scott earlier. It's bringing people's lives together that you would never normally see. And I'm a part of this project. And I just want to praise Jesus and give all glory to God, because literally this thing, I was on the set of a Hollywood quality film set, working with an entire crew for 2 days. And I was able to hold my own, man. I did good. I actually did the job I was supposed to do. It was a little rusty. I mean, I'm learning. Believe me, so much to learn. But I learned from professionals this weekend, and I was able to work with them directly. So it was pretty amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited to when you text somebody when you're on live and you tell them you're on live and then they ask you more questions, it's just, I'm live now. All right. So anyways, you'll probably see who that is in a minute, but it's just amazing to have this experience and to be able to share it with y'all. I want to be able to make sure we can Put Up or Shut Up All Out Hunting. The reality TV show, the actual pilot was filmed this past weekend. Again, I was down in Columbia, South Carolina, filming that in the studio. Amazing studio. Look for some of the clips we're putting up associated to that project. And please follow and like all of their content and watch this thing happen. This is going to tell a story, not just about hunting, a social story about people, bringing people together, not just of different ethnicities, but different economics and even education, and just different people. And bringing different music together. It's just going to be amazing. And what we did this past weekend was just second. I'm just feeling so excited. And so, I am worthy of this project. I feel worthy of it, but it is overwhelming to experience this amazing opportunity to go tell a story to the world about how we on this project are going to be able to help change the world's perception of so many different things. And I think it's a testament to a lot of people that don't really want to see things change, you got to ask yourself why, right? Why would you not want to see positive energy be shared out there? And so I know there's going to be some naysayers and some haters, and we talked about that actually when we're down there, just how we're handling this project. And I think it's a testament to the people involved in Put Up or Shut Up All Out Hunting. So I just want to give them a big shout out because, well, things are really in a nice place, and I'm just personally so thankful and honored to be a part of their project. So the world itself is going a little bit cuckoo. It's going cuckoo. Hold on one second. It's just sometimes it's like dealing with. I'm just got to do it this way. Sorry.
Hey, what's up, Kev?
Hey, you're on speakerphone on live because when I say I'm live, I don't have time to like send all these things out and stuff. Sorry, Jonathan.
Yes, Kevin.
Hey, what's going on? We got Jonathan Goldstein on the line. He was going to come on via a link that he already has been sent, I think, a week ago by Mark, the producer, which he could have gone into his own phone and found, but he knew knowingly that I was live because I told him he wanted me to send the link to him. Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
I'm good, Kevin. How are you doing?
How do you think I'm doing?
It's Super Tuesday. You could be super or not, or you could just be Tuesday.
So what is Super Tuesday?
I think it's 16 states have their primaries today for the delegates for presidential for the Republican Party.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the political world today. I'm so just oblivious right now to this whole political stuff. I count on you. What am I missing politically, Jonathan Goldstein?
I mean, you're probably, I don't know if you're missing, Facebook went down today.
I know that much, yeah.
Well, and
any theories on that before we skip along to the next one?
The classic rumors are preparing for November.
So is the AT&T less than a month ago, we have this one. Is the power grid next, in your opinion? It was a question I put out there.
I hope not. I mean, part of that AT&T was a cyber attack that also, I think, affected one of the largest medical clearing companies, which handle medical claims processing. So that's a major issue with our healthcare system.
Any good news?
The good news is people are coming out to vote in the rain. Greenwich has a Republican town committee, not Super Tuesday, but a primary for Republican town committee volunteers.
Okay. So are you guys out there are you in the rain right now? Are you out there holding signs?
We stopped by the polling district.
Bring some donuts. What'd you bring down to get? You have to bribery, right?
No, it has nothing to do with the campaign for.
Yeah, but you got to get everyone. A lot of grease in the wheels in politics. You're learning that, right?
I think it's more about being objectively, a politician to everybody, because these are Republicans fighting for a role, and then they're the ones who decide who they want to be their candidates for state rep, Congress, all these other things. So. At the end of the day, the hope is that while there's a little bit of infighting in Greenwich right now, that tomorrow everyone will come together, which is what's supposed to happen in politics. Is part of it's a popularity contest, part of it's your platform, and the other part is none of the above. And you
know what I'm thinking right now. With the part I'm thinking of is what are my friends down in Texas or out in Kentucky or maybe in Florida thinking, as Jonathan Goldstein talking about his town of Greenwich, Connecticut, knowing that Greenwich, Connecticut is one of the richest communities in the country, they must really have a picture of you in their mind, right, Jonathan? Like you must be like this Ferrari driving guy or Maserati maybe.
Yeah, a 24-year-old Lexus SUV is the way I kind of roll, Kevin. So
I'm just telling you what they're envisioning. So I'm just, I mean, Greenwich, Connecticut's fancy.
There's plenty of just folks living in wealthy towns. Some of us do better than others, but I think most importantly about life is how you treat people, and I treat people the way I want to be treated. So,
you're taking a little bit of the fun out of the sales right now.
Well, I mean, the sale point of Greenwich, Connecticut is a beautiful place to grow up, a beautiful place to live, and at some point I probably would like to live here. So
Do you think that whole privilege stuff, is that something that you don't really understand, or do you have a knowledge of?
Which privilege are we talking about, Kevin? There are a couple different types.
I don't know. You know what? Those are conversations. I don't even know if I want to have privileged conversations. I feel, you know what? I feel privileged. I actually just want to, it's my show. I'm privileged to have you on with me and talking to me. That's what I'm privileged about.
I'm always happy to talk to you, Kevin.
Thank you. I mean, I'm trying to get my jokes back. I've been working on them.
Oh, good.
They're not that good though. They kind of stink.
Well, you got to keep working them. It works when you work it. And where are you today, Kevin, live?
Where am I today live? I'm in my home studio, as you can see over my shoulder when you do go online later, if you do, but you'll see the little dog over my shoulder. So I'm doing it right here at home today. Home sweet home, Jonathan.
It's the Panera podcast with the Toby Keith Red Solo Cup.
It is. I'm doing the Red Solo Cup. That is my signature Solo Cup case. I am in negotiations right now with a manufacturer. We're going to start manufacturing these custom covers for sale coming in 2024 in our marketplace. Had a great call today. I'll talk about it live, man. I had an amazing call with a company that's going to get us up and running on our marketing funnels and get our content growing. And so just some amazing energy coming. Of course, it all centers around just getting people like you and I talking on shows and just being us and growing that platform across the country. So
sounds very exciting, man.
It's
exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
It's exciting. It's exciting. You been working on anything else? You got any jokes you want to leave us with?
I don't have a joke for the day, man.
No.
I think just more importantly that we get a little bit lighter in politics and not take it as seriously and so polarized. I think that's really kind of my hope rather than a joke. I mean, it's kind of been a joke the way politics has been polarized and it has been manipulated. And that the American public is the one that gets deceived, and that's just has to stop. So I'm kind of excited for 2024. It's a lot of change. CPAC was a wild time. Different vibe than with you, Kev, but it was, it was, the future is bright, and the future I think is friendly.
The future is bright, the future is friendly, and the future is ours for the taking if you choose to get up. And I will say that I just thank you for being a part of what I'm doing. Jonathan Goldstein, of course, the Goldstein family down in Greenwich, Connecticut. His dad is running for Congress this year, and so that's why he's astute about politics. Well, he's a student. He's a smart guy. But you're astute about politics, I think, particularly because of that. Jonathan, where can people find your profile? Is it still at the U.S. Post Office, or are you on some of those internet sites?
I've not had a USPS presence. JCG Madison at Instagram. That's probably the easiest way to get to me. And you find Kevin, you find me. That's usually a way to go to. And then we've got, my dad. You see a lot of stuff, Dr. Michael Goldstein, Goldstein for Congress. I mean, I'm always around there. And we've got a lot of big stuff coming up this week. Stanford will be in Stanford on Friday for the Stanford Lincoln Dinner, which will be honoring George Logan, a candidate for the 5th District of Connecticut. And there's a lot of attention in that race.
What's when is this?
This Friday.
Well, I mean, what's the cost of the tickets? Are they going to be expensive? I mean,
like $95, $85. It's probably one of the best meals of a Lincoln dinner. You will not. I can guarantee you will not get the salmonella pink.
Well, maybe we get a media request to cover it. If not, I have to see if it's in the budget. We'll see.
Fair enough. I mean, no worries, but Stanford's been good to my family, and we like Stanford.
Listen, George is a good egg, man. It's a good egg. I like George. George Logan's good people. So shout out to George, and good luck with that on Friday. I'm sure we'll talk before that. Jonathan Goldstein.
Thanks, Kev.
Thank you, brother. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Outs.
Take care.
Outs. Goodbye. See ya. Bye-bye. So there you go. Just chatting it up there with him. And Jonathan Goldstein is part of what we've been doing from the beginning as well. So just coming on. Matt the Hat, or Matt Mohaname, who traveled down to Columbia, South Carolina with me. He was my wingman, driver, partner. Actually had helped out I want to give him a big shout out. Thank you. Definitely did a really great job. And, we heard some things, man. I wish I could play the video from what happened down there on Sunday, because some of the stuff that was talked about, it's just the names that are connected to a lot of the things that are involving the project that I'm working on with Put Up or Shut Up are pretty crazy and pretty amazing. And there's only one reason that I can truly in my heart believe that I am in this situation because of God. And so I want to give all glory, all praise to God for this amazing time that I'm in. And I just want to say thank you. And just amazing. It is when you can experience the things in life that truly make you happy. I'm 54 years old. I was ready to quit my everything. I mean, walk away from life. 33 cents in a bank account, homeless, tried every which way to be successful, failed after failed after failed. And then all of a sudden things start turning around for you. And they turned around in a process. They didn't happen overnight. And I talk to people a lot about sobriety now. Obviously, I am over a year solid of sobriety. I've had 2 years into sobriety, but the 2 years, I often talk about I had a shot on my birthday thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I was still stupid then, that I could just have a shot. And so 1 solid year plus sobriety. I don't think about alcohol. Alcohol is out of my life. I mean, I can go right in a bar right now, sit at the front of the bar. I sit right at the bars now and talk to people. And God chose me for that path. He chose me because I got a gift in the deal I signed. Right, I didn't need an agent. I was inspired to commit to those things that I know that were on the plate for us to have in our lives, and they're happening. And that's the point to what I get at is I'm actually enjoying those things. I am 54 years old, and I filmed my first pilot for a Hollywood quality project that will be reviewed by Hollywood people. And I might not make it. Maybe I get canned out. Maybe I'm not the right person for the job. I'm still involved in the project in general with Put Up or Shut Up team, obviously being with Little Bill right from the beginning. So that is the amazing energy. I just want to make sure that people understand, like, when you're feeling hopeless, man, and you're feeling like it's done, there's something more in front of you. You just got to find a way. And sometimes you got to find that way through reaching out to somebody, talking to somebody, getting someone to help you. And sometimes even that person you think is hurting you because they might have shifted things out of their life or moved things around, and you can't process that pain. It's exactly what was for the right reasons were happening in your life. And I realize it now. And so at peace, yes, I'm at peace. I talked about this thing I saw, and I'll let you hear the full comments I made on it. But I witnessed something yesterday, which I talked about, as I said earlier, and I'm just going to summarize because I just want to get off my chest again. I brought it up a couple times to people, and I've really had a hard time. I've been crying about this, and so when I see some things that are happening in the world like the orange, we just have so many people that don't pay attention to everything, and I've been paying attention, and I get this second chance, right? This rebirth in a way of understanding how important it is to enjoy life. I noticed things. So yesterday I'm driving, and of course I said this story already, but I'm going to say it again for everyone new that pops on, and I appreciate if you hear it. These 2 geese are walking in front of, in between a walkway where normally pedestrian traffic walks. It's a heavy walk area. Traffic is always slow there. And I'm watching these 2 geese walk, and all of a sudden, they look like a couple just walking. It was so cute. And I was watching it, and they weren't in front of me, but I was looking at them, and the car across the street where, there were slow cars and everything. And out of nowhere, this car comes along and kills one of these geese. Now, I didn't know this until Mark, my producer, told me later that the Canadian geese, I guess, are like other flock animals. humans, I guess, actually have mates. They mate for life. Go and check out the story that I told when Mark drops that. I did a little recording on that, so it's come out. But go and check out the rest of the story. You'll hear what happened next. And yes, I did have some conversations with the driver and the passenger. And what you'll hear, second part of that story is just, so make sure you look for that when Mark drops that part of that conversation. So listen, I just want to say thank you. We are not in the Panera Popup Podcast room. We are in my little room here, as we said, with Jonathan Goldstein. But we didn't change that on the ticker here, so it's going out that way. But we are here happily, and we just wanted to come on and get some things out there. We've got a lot of messages over the last probably week and a half or so. Slowed down on responding to a lot of stuff, and even creating the content so we could take care of what we had down in Columbia, South Carolina. Now that that's done, back to work we are. We have some great interviews coming up. I'm not going to get into talking about, each and every one of them, basically because I probably won't remember them, and I'll let Mark start to announce them. But we have some topics we're going to be covering are going to go everything from musical families that are in the Christian music world. Going to be talking to a group, a father and daughter on Saturday, doing an interview. I don't know if we'll do live or record. We also have someone from Hawaii, I believe a doctor or at least a therapist who specializes in dealing with, those things that happen after breakups and, kind of the narcissist stuff and dealing with men and women's issues. And she's an interesting person. It was found on TikTok. And so she'll be coming on. I think we'll be recording that soon. And a few other interviews with some other interesting people. We do have some we're setting up some in-person stuff, and we're going to announce that. And Be Better Tour. The Be Better Tour will be announcing its first kickoff date. Our first kickoff date will be looking at the month of May, looking at early May or late April. And that is going to be with the Women's Christian Conference that we're going to be hosting. We're in the midst of just getting the details together with, of course, Ann Dauphiné, who we spoke about, the state representative from Connecticut, who's going to help us organize that. I got a commitment from her last week and said that we would connect this week. So once we get that together, we'll be kicking that event off. And when that event kicks off, that's going to kick off a series of other events. I do have to talk to my guy, Mel, down in Bridgeport. We're going to be doing some Be Better Tour stops down there on a variety of just comeback stories and really prevention processes that we are actually putting together with professionals, ways that we can help communities, people in communities, parents, young people to get resources. We want to start providing those resources. So we're putting all that together behind the scenes now, getting ready for that Be Better Tour coming up really soon. But like I said, we're going to launch it in Connecticut, which is going to be cool. Real excited about that. And some other fun stuff. I just confirmed I'll be on a call with one of the best well-known sheriffs in the country. I'll be talking to him on Friday. I can't get into too many details, and I won't tell you which sheriff that is. There's lots of great sheriffs, but I think one of the more notable sheriffs. Board, and we'll hopefully see how that comes out. The border documentary that we're talking about would be down in the southern border, and it would be a humanitarian effort to really go and expose how unbelievably terrible it is, even for the people that work in these communities, live in these communities, the people that are actually coming here, the false promises that are being given to these poor people that are getting, maybe a welcome, Matt, and it might seem that way for some political reasons, but they're getting less than what every American deserves here in this country. And I think we have to look at how and why we keep continuing to allow this to happen, where we are actually, I think, hurting more people and losing more lives, especially kids' lives. You think about the trafficking. We're going to be talking about that, I know, highly, if and when we get this project off the ground. But we'll be making those announcements soon. Mark, the producer, putting it all together for you, getting it out to you. So there it is. We did it. It's under 30 minutes. Mark, I did it. 25. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Go and check out the Prayed Up Network, please. We have a lot of content that's going to be going on there. Mark's posting a lot of things as well. And also Matt will be posting up there. Matt is going to be announcing some of his events coming up. He's going to be doing some stand-up comedy. I might be joining him. We'll talk about that when we get Matt back on the jingle here. And then some other just really fun stuff. And if you have anything you want out there, maybe you have some kind of project you want us to talk about. Maybe you want to talk about a sponsorship, or you're looking for someone to come out and promote a project, or talk about coming to maybe one of your speaking engagements. I will locally 100%. If I have nothing going on, I'll go out locally, talk to Board of Eds, talk to group members, parent members, whatever it is, while we're around. I'd definitely be more than happy to do that and share the stories of people that deserve to get a second chance and come back and really get this gift of what life is all about in Jesus' name. So everyone have a beautiful night. Go enjoy your rainy Tuesday in Connecticut, wherever else you are. Have a great Tuesday. I hope everyone has a great one, and we'll continue to keep doing what we're doing. I am back for certain. Certainly I am back, and I think that's a good thing. I think being back is exactly where I needed to be, personally, for me. And personally for you, what you want to consider is our sponsor of this show is CashMap. CashMap is all-in-one solution to all your financial savings in your interest payments. That's right. CashMap will take all those payments, put them together, conjoin them somehow. I think they conjoin them, put them together. They just put them together and they save you money. And bang, zoom, you're done at the end of the day. Now, there's more to that. And how can you figure it out? Well, what you want to do is you want to go on to their website. The link is right here. Link over to CashMap. Definitely sign up for one of their one-on-ones with Dennis Williams, the founder. Let him know Kevin Allen sent you. You will get taken care of in a special kind of way. Dennis is the founder, and he's also helping us create a national platform sponsorship opportunity right here with CashMap, and launching with the Prayed Up Network, Kevin Allen platform, and more. Go check out CashMap. Again, let them know the Kevin Allen